If you're sick of bullshit TV that's always showing our people in a negative light, if you're looking for information that's simple and entertaining instead of boring, check out Business Bully TV. Business Bully TV has amazing programming, from celebrity interviews, documentaries, and movie reviews. You can watch exclusive programming that you can't get anywhere else from today's power players. Business Bully TV is available for free on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, and streaming 24/7 and on demand at businessbully.tv. Once again, this is David Banner from the David Banner Podcast.
David Banner.
What's happening? This is David Banner. Welcome to the David Banner Podcast.
You.
Regina! What about my seersucker shirt from last week?
No, you pumping your black fist today.
Okay then. We could have really sold some shirts, some paraphernalia.
Y'all are selling
Right.
some shirts with them guns.
Listen, we just ad boys for her concert that she about to perform.
Okay.
She got the fringes, the designs in her head. Got your chain on.
One
What's your
chain.
entertainment name?
One chain.
What's your
Killing me,
entertainment name?
bitch.
Queen.
Queen what?
That's
It can't just be Queen.
Why it can't just be Queen?
Because that's too
Queen.
generic.
Well, you think of something, Dan.
Huh?
You think of something.
I met her in Atlanta. She was swinging on the pole. Now she back at the crib. Let me see that.
Whoa.
I don't want to hear no more.
Whoa.
What?
No more. No more hoes.
No more hoes.
No more whores? Horse?
It's always
Horse.
about hoes.
Horse?
No, it's not.
Scott Parker.
Look, so we looking like ad boys for your concert.
Oh, Scott is repping too. I'm the only one. Okay.
Corey got on his hat.
Okay. Me and you, Tommy.
Tommy said
That's
the
it.
Bronx.
That's okay. And
I
I
got
said
the
the
Detroit
Bay.
hat.
And,
I wore this for Regina. I'm repping the Bay today for Regina.
Hey, I was gonna wear an A's jersey. I should have brought it. Darn it.
Darn it.
Representing.
today you represent Cameo.
This is not Cameo.
Word up. Everybody say, when you see Regina, best don't walk the other way.
Don't try to touch my vest later
Talk
because I
shit.
know you will.
And
Regina, do
Terrence.
you have on the little red cock piece he used to wear?
No.
You got that
Oh, shit!
Salih do.
Hold on, wait. You got to do
Salih
this.
used that in his dance.
You talking about the body roll? Oh, shit, son! Oh,
Regina
shit.
really be hitting that dance.
You do.
Regina.
And we have our music sessions.
She
and then
always
you
be
then you
dancing.
get on here and act like you only deal with hip hop. I don't like it.
What don't you like?
Hey, yo, he like, I just want to. I met a girl the other day. She told me her name was Lachey. I said, Lachey, come to my home. I want to kiss. That's Salih.
No, that's too short.
No, that's Salih.
That was your version of too short.
No, that was
'Cause
my
I
version
only
of you. You
recite
sound
too
like a
short
90s
songs.
rapper. Yeah.
All right, give us too short
80s
voice
rapper.
then.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Give us too short voice.
He acting like he has to think about it. But we know he already got it.
I
There
just
you go.
got to think of one.
Go.
Hold on, wait. Damn, hold on. Let me
Oh, shit!
Come on now, you didn't choke.
At
Go
the
ahead.
age of 23, she's an old hoe.
Are you
She
gonna
don't
get on the beat?
Man.
You gotta get on the beat.
Cause he don't. I don't even
That's
like
like
that
you
beat.
coming out here dancing like this.
That hurt. You know I don't really care for that one.
That still hurt.
You are.
I would never say that.
You are so picky, you brat.
Man, at the age of 23, she's an old hoe, and she don't really look that good no more. And she can make a trick come in a minute. All them faces she be making when I'm in it.
Scott, what you do this week, bro?
She be faking
Hey,
when
Scott.
you in it.
Just been training, man. Still in
Take a
California.
minute.
Hold on,
Week 2 in Cali.
stop. You heard what Gina said?
What?
She be faking when you in it.
That's cool too, because I'm still gonna get mine. Hey, Scott.
That's why it only take a minute.
Hey, Scott. Tell him I ain't no motherfucking gentleman. Or a nice
Oh,
guy.
shit.
Or
The
a
gangsta
good fella.
love, Willie D.
I straight up tell her, bitch, suck. Fuck all that beating around the bullshit. You don't know about that Willie D?
Hey,
You don't listen to Willie D?
No, I don't.
You wanna know one of the hardest lines I ever heard in my life? It came from Willie D, and it
What?
wasn't even a rhyming part of the verse. He just bust out and said, "I knock your lips off." That was the hardest shit I ever. That's the hardest shit I ever heard in my life.
You would like that.
Nigga, I'll knock your lips off.
Boy,
Scott.
that acting be kicking.
Scott,
Man,
what's
you
up
so
with
good
you?
with it.
Still in Cali, man. Week 2 on the west side.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Training.
representing.
Any stories for us?
None that I can share on the airway.
Damn, bro. You know
I
it.
love you, Scott.
Why? We ain't
I
got no
love you too.
restrictions.
Hey, Scott.
They be trying to get
Hey,
David
Scott.
Banner stories when I travel, bro, but I keep them low too.
Hey, Scott.
Keep him
Just one
close
question.
to his vest.
Are you defending the title?
The title is hanging on the
He said,
back seat of my truck right now.
Okay.
Carry it with me.
That's all I wanted to make sure you was out there defending the title.
He said, hang it.
Impeccable defense.
The impeccable defense.
He said,
Impeccable.
All right, cool.
Wow.
Scott, what you watching on TV?
I know I'm getting ready to watch the boys.
Oh shit! Oh, you a cold motherfucker.
You didn't even let him finish.
I wasn't supposed to. Only he was supposed to catch
Scott,
it.
did you hear what
How
he
you gonna say
said?
he
No,
only
I didn't
supposed
say.
to
I only
catch
said it so
on
he
the
can
mic?
hear it,
Ooh,
Scott.
Scott.
No, listen,
No, he
Scott.
didn't.
I'm gonna
Scott,
text you.
he's
Scott.
right.
I'm gonna text you what this Negro
Scott,
said.
it'll come out in the wash.
It came out too. Ooh, Scott. Ooh, I'm gonna start some shit now. Ooh, wait, Scott. P. Ooh, shit. He look at your phone, Scott. This is what he said.
I got it right here.
You were watching. Ooh.
I heard it too.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
And you call him your motherfucking friend. You be taking his side. And this is what he do to you.
No, I did. That's not a bad thing.
Is that why you're about to cry?
Definitely not a bad
Wow.
thing.
Oh my God.
I'll come.
Well, he be laughing his
Listen,
own
whenever you
jokes.
want to stop watching it, I'll start.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
Wow.
Is that what we gonna do now?
That's
what, is this what our show has? I love
been
it,
playing
but I
sports
just
too
want to make
long.
sure that's what we doing.
We've descended down here.
Oh
haven't we?
my God!
Wow.
All right. I mean, shit.
You a mess.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we on TV and on billboards now, huh?
Yeah.
And on the side of buildings.
Wow.
on poles.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Indoor,
above my pay
outdoor, in home.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is above my pay grade.
Oh no.
Regina,
It's way below.
can you please get control of the room?
I mean, you're in this too now, Scott.
No, I can't even see them.
What? But you can hear them. You sense them, Sensei.
Yes, I do.
Tommy
Ignorance is in the air.
Nova. Tommy Nova, what you been up to, bro?
Man, I've been cooling, man. Y'all giving me some Harlem Heat vibes today.
Oh
I'm
man,
feeling the vibes
you talking about because ain't no air conditioner on in this motherfucker? It's hot as-
Booker T and-
Hey, bro, that damn.
Oh shit!
I missed it.
Wait,
He
I
dirty.
missed it. I missed
He
it.
called us fucking Booker T and his brother, Harlem Heat, the wrestler.
All right. Word.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh shit!
I like that. We gonna have to pull out the Jesus piece in a minute, bro.
Your little ass looking like Rey Mysterio with that fucking mask on over that bitch.
Hey, got on the same clothes from last week. That was a low blow. That was a low blow.
You with you?
Nah, yeah, the fact that he got on clothes from last week.
Then you repeated it on top of that. Like, really?
He does.
Really? 3 times?
Them Salmon shorts.
Oh, 4 times.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers
What
say,
Dro say? Pimpin' and salamander Sundays.
them bitches ain't salamander
You two
no
are
more. Them,
no
them
good
bitches is
together.
dark pink.
Y'all are
I
no
wear
good together.
salmon and salamander sandals. Yeah, that's what he say.
Hey, Tommy, we
And then
did
you're going to look at this shit.
Hey, we did a good job with the porch talk, bro. Motherfuckers is going crazy. This little spoiled motherfucker called me and said, I know how to sit on the porch, too.
He is
He
such a
called me. He
brat.
called me to
Such
come
a
over there
brat.
the other time.
Wow.
Such a
Hey,
brat.
why don't you just come over, bro?
Do he show up and go, where's the camera?
You know, he
That's what
called
you do,
Tommy.
huh?
He be wanting all the camera time.
No.
He the brother. I'm Booker T.
Actually,
Goddamn it.
you
That's
really
why.
wants the
Listen.
camera time.
So watch
I'm
this.
Booker T. He
He
the
really
brother.
wants the
So watch this, though. Ask Tommy how it happened, though.
Tommy.
Then you going to apologize to me.
I'm Booker T.
He called me as like, bro, we ain't got one for this week. We was like, damn, he came over the same day and shot it just so we won't miss a week.
You know he doesn't want to be
rugrat
left
ass didn't
out of
tell me.
anything.
Your
He
little
doesn't want to be left
rugrat
out of
ass didn't tell
anything.
me.
I got you next, though.
See, nah, it's
Hey,
cool.
Tommy,
It's on next
Tommy, can I
time.
tell him some of your
I
business?
deserve to be on every camera.
All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all
Every
something
show.
about Tommy, right? So, except when I'm working out, like I'm working out right now, so I'm not drinking. So, like, what happens is we have a friend that's in our crew that's like deep into hydration, right? So, what Tommy do is try to you know do that.
Hydrate and dehydrate.
Yeah, he try to hydrate and then come over here and drink with me. Like I believe I could drink anybody under the table. Only time I ever lost a drinking match was when I was drinking Jägermeister, and I had never drunk that before. So
What
that
is
was like-
Jägermeister?
That other drink with the deer on it.
It's like malt liquor for white people.
Oh,
Wow, Scott!
Thanks, Scott.
Scott, you the shit.
That brought it home.
Yeah, it
Scott.
brought it all the way home, didn't it?
Ain't that what it is?
Yeah, that is what it is. I
I like Mad Dog for white people.
Yeah.
Mad dog.
All right, so guess what, y'all? We about to do something very special right now, man.
What are we gonna do?
We're about to bring in a guest, somebody that I care about, somebody that I love, like a brother. He is a brother to me, and I'm gonna tell y'all something when he comes out here, y'all. We're about to bring a platinum producer, artist, one of the greatest producers of all motherfucking time. Songwriter. He done broke a lot of artists that y'all love. Jazze motherfucking Pha is in the building. Oh, motherfucking shit!
Ladies and gentlemen!
Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen! Apples and motherfucking cinnamon! And this bitch!
Ladies and gentlemen!
Y'all are wild folks, boy.
Come on in,
Wild
man.
folk up in this thing.
Hey, Jazze.
Oh my God.
Oh, you the mother. These folks is wild. I heard y'all in the house.
Oh shit. Oh my
I need my headphones?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Oh my God, boy.
There you go.
Oh, you got
There
beats?
go.
Oh yeah, that's what I told you.
Oh, that's what you was talking about?
Yeah.
Is that your beat?
Yes.
Oh, it's real futuristic.
All right. So let me start. I'm gonna put y'all on Front Street. All right. This is both of y'all. This is one of the most touching points in my whole entire fucking career.
We gotta put our hand on it. You finna get. I can tell you I was finna go.
I had the two people who were the first people to ever let me in the studio
Wow.
in Atlanta. I don't remember who was the first, but like when folks were scared to fuck with me, Regina.
You was kind of scary to those who, I don't know.
Didn't know you're hot.
What's scary though?
You had an edge to you.
You did.
Oh, the edge gone?
It's refined. It's refined. It's refined. You can have it now. It depends on what the situation is.
Yeah,
you
man,
got sides.
I was.
You can revisit the Firewater Boy.
Yeah, I was dusty, bro, and I never forget, bro. You let me see everything, bro. Like you told me just bound to come, sit in the back, and bro, if I needed drum sounds, whoever you had in the studio, from Snoop to everybody that you was producing, I always, I remember seeing DOC right after his accident.
Wow.
He was with 6'9",
6'2".
6'2". Yeah, he was with dude, bro. Like all the R&B acts, bro. You just let me sit back there to, being in Noontime at the time. Polo, all us was over there, man. It was and so much shit happened. Gunshots.
That's when Polo was learning how to produce.
Yeah. And so, like, Regina on the other side, Regina let me in and let me see the Outkast side of the game. I used to break in Outkast studio until Regina started letting me in there, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Big and Trey, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. So, Jazze, tell us, man, like, one of the biggest things I want to talk about that I want to put on the table first, bro. Give us some examples of some of the people that you brought into the game, man. I think people don't know. I know some of the people that you actually brought to record labels and that you opened up the doors for, bro. I don't think people know how much of people know the production in a lot of cases, but not the CEO, not the fucking life maker. You've changed some people's lives, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Man, it's a blessing. I mean, people like, Ciara, of course, Jeezy.
Tell us that story.
Well, with Jeezy, I met Jeezy like just being out, just clubbing, just hanging out, same environments as me and as all of us. I mean, we was out and, when BMF days, of course, he would be hanging out and he'd be talking to people, just, kicking it, and he was shining. I was like, who is this dude? And I see him all the time. And then I saw him one day, I think he was in front of an old school, and I knew it was probably about 50,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, he got to be a hustler or something like that. But I seen his remember when he used to wear the name piece, Jeezy name piece, the long chain. So he had a chain on. I was like, man, I said, man, what you do, man? He said, man, I rap. He was like, yeah, I seen you, you know what I'm saying, out here doing your thing. He said, yeah, I see you got a BMW, you got one like mine. He's like, yep. He said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, I'm come over there. I know you be putting folks on. You know what I mean? I need you to listen to these albums. You know what I'm saying? I got a project that I did. It was called Shop With Me. Come Shop With Me. It had the hard and the soft. One side was like, you know what I'm saying, had a lot of features on it. The other side was street. You know, so he brought it over to Dark. He gave me like 8 copies, 8 CDs. He gave me 8 CDs. We listened to some of it, and he had like Lil Jon. He had everybody on the album. I took the albums and I spread them through noontime. Gave them Meezy and you know everybody that's you know just around Noonie, everybody.
Shout out Ryan. What's up, Ryan?
Yeah, RG, everybody. So I was like, everybody started coming back. You know what they comment? Hey man, dude, hard man. Meezy was like, get him, cuz get him, dog, get him. So brought him around. We started kicking it, started making some music. Introduced him to Shakir Stewart. I'm not sure how that really happened. I think that might have been Noonie. But anyways, it was us. You know what I'm saying? Brought him to Shakir. Shake was like, yeah, man, R.I.P. Shakir, man. And, you know, he's like really my champion with L.A. Reid. He like really brought me through and just, we did a few deals over there. We actually did a Ciara deal as well with Shakir. So me, him, Coach K, Big Zach, Skane Dollar was in the building. Tina Davis was there.
Shout out Tina.
Yep. Dipset was in the building at the time, Upper Def Jam. They were up there. They were on the other side. LA had just came in the building. So he had a temporary office. So Dipset was like over here, like with a little ghetto makeshift barbershop, shooting dice, everything over here. So they could hear the music coming out of there. So that's why I knew they were there, because they came in when they heard the music. Like, what's that? And when we were playing the music, well, actually, Jeezy played a record with him and Bun B. We getting money over here. What it do, pimpin'? So L.A. Reid wasn't really on street music like that. You know what I mean? So he really didn't react. He was looking for something commercial. So I think they were kind of banking on him to move to that record. And I was like, yo, play this record right here, because he didn't react. And I know how LA is. He like, man, play me something else. And I was like, he wasn't gonna do the deal, obviously. I played this record we called the record Dave Chappelle. It was I'm rich, bitch, 2 cars and a truck. Man, I played it. He hit that one button. He has his button that he hit, and everybody in the whole office comes in. Everybody just start coming in. Karen Kwok, Steve Bartles, Tina Davis, Kevin Lyles. Everybody just start walking in the door.
Hold on for a second. Let me tell y'all something about Jazzy. Jazzy don't do much capping, but he naming names that unless you know,
right,
you gotta know. That's money. On
top of money.
Shout out to Karen.
Yeah. Top of money. Everybody walks in, and he was like, take it back to the top. And he was like, he looked at Jeezy, man, come on, let me do it. And he looked like, I was like, yeah, you gotta perform for this dude. You gotta perform. He never did, he had never done anything like that before. You know, I know the song and dance. So, man, he got up there. That boy was like, hey, man. He said, man, I see your jewelry. I see all of that. And said, whatever you doing to get that right there, you ain't got to do that no more. He said, you ain't got to do that no more, because, you know, hey, order some food. What we eating? We about to sign this kid right now.
Wow.
Tell me this, bro. You just reminded me of something. Do you know you the person that taught me how to sell a beat?
Wow.
Like, bro, this
Put on the show.
This is something that people don't know.
Yeah.
When you did Touching, the record for me,
Yeah.
I didn't understand that record. And like, you put on such a show. Inside, I was like, because you know me, at that time, I was.
But guess what, Banner? I knew what you had.
Right.
And my job was not, our job is not to go and listen to a project and give them more of what they have. You got to give them what they don't have.
You got to give them what they need.
No, that too.
Yeah.
That too, but also what you don't have, because the thing that you don't have is probably the missing piece to where you need to go.
So what they don't have is what they need.
Exactly.
In order to make it
in
complete.
essence,
to make
absolutely,
it complete.
Yeah, I agree.
And bro, I've never, to this day, I've been all over the world. I've never seen anybody make a person feel the way that you make them feel when we in the studio, bro. That's how I learned that the shit that I do, I just bannerized Jazze Pha. Like when I put a motherfucker
he got his way of doing it. He got his thing.
like motherfuckers be like, that's what that do? It's fucking yes.
Yeah.
And you gotta say, the only problem that I tell people that I had to learn, my mistake, is I would play too many beats. Once you play something dope, sell that motherfucker.
And they love it.
Right?
Yeah,
Like you gotta record that shit right then.
Yeah.
Get that in the hole.
Because it'll get confusing.
Yeah, it get really, really confusing.
It get
bro.
real good. And then they start going, go back to 3. Go back to, no, ain't no 3. Ain't no 4.
Yeah. Concentrate on this. Bro, tell us a little bit about your lineage, bro.
Oh, okay. Man, I come from a musical background. I mean, my dad, let's start with my mom, because I mean, my dad is a little bit more rooted in the music. My mom, she sang background with everybody from Earth, Wind and Fire, the Gap Band, DJ Rogers, rest in peace. He just passed not too long ago. Who else? Barbara Streisand, Tina Turner. There are a lot of different people. And her name is Denise Williams. Her maiden name was Denise Williams, and a lot of people kind of mixed that up. That was like a going rumor that was my mom. But her name is Denise Williams, but not the silly of you, Denise Williams. You know what I'm saying? So I always had to tell people that. But my dad, we actually, me and my mom, we actually moved to L.A., you know what I'm saying, when I was 5 years old. And my dad was a member of the Barcades.
Right.
You know, the leader of the Barcades, who the Barcades was like the band that, like the house band for Stax Records in the beginning. Right. And they played behind everybody. They played like the theme, when you hear Shaft, that's my daddy. You know what I'm saying? When you hear Kanye, please, got, all of that, that's my daddy playing the bass. My daddy was like 17 years old.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
17.
Yes, 17 years old playing the bass. And man, I mean, I would go, like, I would get, just if I got good grades, he would let me go on tour with him in the summer. You know what I mean? So I was out there, you know, I'd be backstage with Rick James, Switch, Brick, Pat Folks, you know what I'm saying? I met all of them. I knew all of those guys. Everybody, man. I watched my dad actually put Eazy-E and his guys on a stage at the Long Beach Arena one time. They just pulled up with I think they had like a U-Haul and a Nissan truck. They was like pimping out the Nissan trucks back then. It was him and I think this dude, Toddy T. And it was like, yo, man, he had a record called Fat Girl on My Jock, and then I think Boys in the Hood. Now it wasn't Boys in the Hood yet. It was something else. It was something else Eazy was doing. And Pop was like, he listened to the music, and then he said, man, you can come and perform on our show. He put him on. I mean, so I watched my dad just really, like same thing I'm doing now, is putting people on. And he also did, like, national promotions for everybody, Sleeping Bag Records, Def Jam Records, namely. I watched, you know, Russell Simmons, like, he was the first person I saw run a record company from a cell phone.
Wow.
On a StarTAC. He was the first person I seen with a StarTAC. I think it had to be like probably 6-8 months before anybody else had one. I think they might have called him and sent it to him or something. But, you know, everybody had the brick phones then. He came up with this little phone. It was about that big with a little antenna. And he was talking on that phone, and I remember him just doing everything from that phone.
Do you know the first time I actually met you?
I can't remember.
What was the name of the record label MC Breed used to be signed to? Ichiban.
Whoa!
So me and Brad, Crooked Letters, is when you had this loft ass studio, Crooked Letters, and we came up to the studio. That was the very first time that I met you, because that was right after that is when we went and recorded Get Crunk with Pimp C and met Too Short and all of them. Yeah, you had this dope ass loft, bro, where you was producing in, and it was crazy. It was upstairs, but it felt like a home, but it was like they had the Rode keyboard, and he was over there in the corner. The shit was dope as fuck. Let me ask you, man, how do you keep the spirit that you have? Because as a friend, bro, I've only actually seen you down one time in my life, and you really wasn't down then. How do you keep that spirit with the shit that we have to go through in the music industries, the ups and the downs?
Man, I have a mother that I can get on the phone with, and I don't know. It's just the tone. I don't know if it's the tone of her voice, or whatever it is, and not just my mom, but I just got a few people that even if I'm feeling some kind of way, or even if sometimes I look in the mirror and I feel some type of way, I feel like I'm feeling myself today. Right. You know what I mean? I just have some kind of thing that I go by, like from things that I've learned, like to humble myself in the sight of God, and He'll lift you up higher. You know what I'm saying? I just have this thing about being happy to be where I'm at. I'm just happy. I don't have to be richer than this person, better than this person. I've never been in competition with nobody but me. You know what I mean? Hey, like, you should have this much money. You should be here. You should be there. I never believed that. All I know is I'm at a place where I don't have to work for nobody. I ain't got to answer to nobody. I can get up when I want to get up, unless I got something planned. I mean, like, being here today. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, of course we got things we got to do, but only if we want to do them. We still got a choice to do them or not. But I think the happiness just comes from being able to do what I want to do every day for a living.
Do you know the happiest place that I've ever lived? I bought that place because of you. You remember when Justin's was open and we used to go to Justin's all the time? And you was like, "Ben, I stay right across the street." And you pointed, and I was like, "Damn." So when I moved back to Atlanta from LA, I looked everywhere, bro. And then I remember you told me that. And I went over there and got that spot, and that was the happiest I ever been. And the reason why I'm talking about that spot was because I had never seen a motherfucker style a house the way that you did, bro. No bullshit. His walls had furry shit on it. Like, literally, that shit was so pimping.
Flocking. You know what flocking is, right? It's got it's lifted. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's real 70s.
I don't know what the fuck flocking is, but that shit felt good. Like, I was like, oh, shit, just the walls. Like, that shit was so fucking pimping, dog.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. And I thought you was going to walk in here and thought I was flocking because my shit feel good if you touch it, but apparently it wasn't up to your standards. I'm sorry.
No, I was talking about it when I talking about it. I was doing something. It was like a chalky wood. It's like, it's nice. It make you feel like you're on a beach almost.
And you've influenced me in so many ways. I guess I didn't live up to.
No, this is a beautiful office, dog. This is beautiful.
The stylish master.
Man, listen, bro. I'm so proud of you, man. I don't even know what to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I saw this dude. It was him and Bone Crusher. That's when we really started bonding. Him and Bone Crusher. One thing I love about this dude, and you don't even know this, but one thing I respected about you the most is I don't care about the fabric of what you got. Your none of that. The exteriors or none of that. I looked on the interior of this man. The way he looked at me was such a respect that I was like, man, I just want to pour whatever I can into this guy, and whatever he can get out of it, then take it and run and fly and do whatever you got to do. But you had a briefcase. Yeah. You had a briefcase, bro.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to know what was in it, but
it don't matter. I know what was in it. I know what was in it, but guess what? You still meant business.
Yeah. I damn sure did.
It wasn't what was in the briefcase. It was just the fact. It wasn't just the briefcase either.
You know what, though, bro? One thing I'll say about you, and you too, Regina, is that I couldn't even understand the level of goodness that was in y'all two heart, because we wasn't used to that shit.
Right.
People who kept they fucking, because that was my biggest frustration with the music industry, is these niggas don't keep their fucking word.
Everybody says yes. Everybody says yes.
I hated that shit, man. Just tell me no. Don't bullshit.
There's somebody up in, I don't know if it's up in the upper, in the higher ups or something like that, that's told people to always say yes. Mm-hmm. And I've heard that before. Mm-hmm. I don't say no names because I almost did, but so, like, I was gonna say this person always tells me yes. And I was like, no, nigga, I want you to do it right now. Mm-hmm. right now, I'm not gonna ask you no more.
But that's what I was telling you, Salih. Like, that's what I want to be in your life, bro. Is an example of how you treat people.
Yeah.
The one of the only things that frustrated me about you, though, is you would never let me repay your kindness. Like, I would always try to do something for you. I was always like,
Who,
Jazzy,
me?
yeah. I always try to do something for you. You always tell me, like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like,
It'll be a time. It'll be a time, but it won't be monetary. It'll be probably something where you just pull up and just be you. I mean, and you might not think it's what you now. I think now you know. You got that in your head now that as you grow, you know what I'm saying, bro. You got a million followers, and it's not just a million followers. It's just digitally what it says. It's millions. Because when you got a million people like posted there, that means like 10 are watching. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be touching that many people at the sound of your voice, and it's just a testament of who I thought you were when there was nobody watching.